Random wilds. I've really not hit anything significant in the base game. No, sorry, I have seen her, of course. She was the multiplier wheel. And she did trigger again on a win, so that seems rather obvious that that's the only time she would appear. The problem is most of these wins are so small. I do trigger the free spins a lot though.
Who dares to disturb me? Give it your best.
So even if you get a win with the cards that you're holding, it doesn't do anything special. But I'm making good progress here. Ugh. Jinxed it. That's good. Four lives left. 3 lives left. Come on. 2 lives left. And I think if I would hit him once more, I'll get an extra life now. 1 life left, come on, just 1 win. Ugh, terrible. So this hasn't done anything at all, really. Such a shame. It looks like such an interesting game. Such a beautiful game. But math-wise, it's a very two-dimensional experience. Doesn't fit with the execution. Okay, so this is the first time I get him. And it doesn't do anything even. And it's very hard to see the potential here. Because even if you get time 10, the 5 of a kind is not that impressive. So a non-impressive base game hit that is hard to get times 10 it's not something you're looking to chase. And the free spins doesn't really offer much excitement because you're just chasing multipliers. But the way the game is communicating that is a little bit complex with the different cards on the left hand side, which actually don't mean anything. They're just visual. But they give an impression of complexity that is not there. And the overall experience is kind of dull then.
Shall we?
So I get extra spins and I clear a symbol position on the reel. And they seem to hit a lot, which is nice. Two spins. One spin. And bust. Just in time, because I'm gonna be hitting the last lightning on reel 3 here. I have no idea what it will do. Wait, nothing? What? I was fully expecting something to happen though. We got lightning everywhere now. So... what the hell? The problem that I have with Kalamba games, and it's kind of a recurring problem in my view, is that the overall design is just not very good. The symbols themselves, I think the lows are fine, they're very simple. They even have their little K from their Kalamba logo on the K here. But I think when you look at all of them, they're pretty much the same. They all have an element of gray, all have an element of green. Doesn't really help. They don't help the player differentiate all that much. And they definitely don't explain any hierarchy. With the Dr. Electro is the exception with the red. And it's always kind of cold and distant, their design. And then their fat buttons and of their UI, it just doesn't look very good. I bet 15. I win 5. Look at that. He's very excited about that. Come on, see? Okay. Okay, so that's exactly it. So 5 hyperspins. So it is kind of like Wild Swarm. Like, it takes ages to fill everything, and then it takes ages to make use of what you've just filled. And as a reward, you hardly get anything. I think I've played most of the Monopoly games at one point or another, but I've never really won anything on them. So it's a fantastic brand to use for slots, and it's a great brand to get people to try out slots. So you need to have a game experience that is very balanced. It shouldn't be volatile. Ooh. Okay, so 6 is enough then. Aha. So if you get more than 5, you get the amount of free spins in the amount of houses that you got, and the sum of the value of those houses is what you get for every parking spot that appears. decent.